Welcome back. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do like a Walmart grocery haul. This is what I've bought for 2 weeks for meals. I'll kind of tell you what kind of meals I'm making with it as well as I go through it. Some of the stuff that I needed I already had in the cupboard. I'm trying to like rotate out some of my inventory and buy some fresh stuff. So again, I'll kind of tell you what I'm making and what I bought as we went along. I'm gonna start with the cold stuff so that way I can put it away, and then we'll go to the pantry items. So starting over here, we got 3 different types of shredded cheese: mozzarella, fiesta, and Colby Jack. This one just happens to be my favorite. I always keep it on hand. This is for this, what do they call it? Like a Philly cheesesteak style meal that I'm gonna prep for lunch this week, but it's just like ground beef, which I had, some green pepper, onion, and mushrooms. And then you serve it with rice. So figured that was pretty easy meal prep. And in this, I'm gonna use for 2 different things. I'm gonna make like a chicken enchilada this week, or next week I think. And then I'm gonna do like a taco pizza later this week to try and use up some crescent rolls I happen to have left over in the fridge. I also bought some of these Simply Breakfast burritos. These are, honestly, for 12 of them, it's $10 at Walmart. And these will last me like an entire month in the freezer to rotate breakfast, and it's just nice when you don't feel like cooking in the morning. I also got 2 of these broccoli and cheese sauced steam fresh bags just for a vegetable side with some of my meals. Some microwave bacon. I do like regular bacon, it's thicker, but I'm making like a loaded baked potato for a meal with actually the broccoli. That's what that was for. So I'm going to use this just because it's quicker to put on top of my potato for a protein. These I don't normally buy, but I'm going to throw them in the freezer so I have them for entertaining, because I have a few things like Bible study that I'll need something to serve. I got 2 of these lactose-free milk. I am not lactose intolerant, but honestly, these last a very long time in the fridge. So I used to have a problem where I'd not get through milk fast enough and then I'd end up wasting it, like throwing it out. Not to mention family and friends, a lot of them are lactose intolerant, so it's nice just to have it on hand for them as well. I brought these La Banderita, I think is how you say it, carb counter tortilla shells. These are for the enchiladas I'm going to make, because I am going to use a Mexican rice that I have in the cupboard I've been trying to get rid of, so I wanted to keep this a little lower carb. Got a 3-pound bag of Halo Cuties, whatever you want to call them. These just make for a good fruit for breakfast, and they last a decent amount of time in the fridge. I also got some pepper jack sticks. I'm starting to find that I need an afternoon snack, and I just thought these might be handy to keep in the fridge to grab and eat. And then also some of these turkey sausage sticks I thought would be helpful as well for protein if I want it. I got a head of iceberg lettuce. I was going to get shredded, like pre-done for the tacos, but none of it that they had was going to be good long enough, so I just went with the head. Got some blueberries. This is going to be for breakfast, like oatmeal, that I do rotate every few days. Like I mentioned, I'm going to make like a loaded baked potato. Unfortunately, they didn't have but these 2, so I got one red to try that way. We'll see if that comes out. Cherry tomatoes for the taco pizza. Green pepper, this is for enchilada, and then also that Philly cheesesteak thing. Philly cheesesteak again with the white mushrooms. And then onion again for the enchilada and the Philly cheesesteak. And then Daisy sour cream. I usually get light, but for whatever reason Walmart does not carry it in this style container, and I just like this easier. So again, that's basically all the cold freezer items. So I'm going to go ahead and put this away, and then I'll kind of show you the pantry items here in just a moment. Alright, pantry stuff. Obviously toilet paper, kind of a necessity. Try to buy one every time I shop every 2 weeks. Stocking up on some white rice because I do have a lot of meals that are going to require rice this week. I try to keep on hand Honey Nut Cheerios. They're one of the healthier ones. Sometimes this works for me as a sweet treat in the evening. But it's also nice on my days off just to have cereal if I don't feel like cooking breakfast. Some green beans, because I'm going to use the can I have in the cupboard for a meal where I'm making like diced potato, and then I have like a garlic chicken sausage in the freezer. So that'll make like a meal prep lunch. And then carrots I might alternate in there too. red enchilada sauce for the enchiladas, some beef broth. This is for the Philly cheesesteak, I guess, lunch. I'm meal prepping. I usually try to keep some sort of granola protein bar. This is usually my morning snack between breakfast and lunch. I have some in the cupboard, so I only bought one box this week. Regular sugar, use it in my coffee, so I try to keep it in the cupboard. And then I think I've mentioned this, but I've recently kind of fallen in love with this concentrate stuff that you can buy at Walmart. It's not that expensive. I think it's like three and some change. But you mix it with milk over ice, and it tastes just like a chai tea latte from Starbucks, except cheaper. Because I usually pay, I think, about $5 for a grande size. This, like I said, is like $3 and some change, and I can get about 4 cups out of it. So I got 2 of those just to have on hand for afternoon sweet treats. So again, this is kind of the overview of what I bought for pantry items. And again, like I mentioned, it was going to be a quick little video, just a Walmart grocery haul, what I buy by myself for 2 weeks to make breakfast, lunch, and dinners. This is a little smaller than what I would typically have for a grocery haul, simply because I'm trying to utilize a lot of what I already had in the cupboard. You just kind of hit a certain point where you got to rotate things out, like canned foods, make sure they're not going out of date. Or if I bought something in the expectation that I wanted to try it and I still haven't, well, let's build a meal around it so I can actually use it. So a lot of that stuff is being based around that this week. But I hope you enjoyed getting to see what I purchased from Walmart. Walmart mainly to keep it cheap because I am by myself. And I usually budget around $100 every 2 weeks for me for all my meals. Today I think I spent like $104. I think that was because when I was budgeting, like putting everything in my grocery cart, the toilet paper was saying they were out of stock even though they had it. So of course that kind of threw me a little bit above because it wasn't calculated originally. But again, I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a short video, and I hope everybody has a blessed day.